Hey everyone, it's Sean here, your guide to Warcraft, and in honor of Classic WoW coming out very soon, I wanted to do a guide on how to get Sulfuras, the Hand of Ragnaros, the legendary mace from the original game. So I'm going to be doing this in the live game because Classic WoW is not out yet, and doing this in Classic WoW is going to be a hell of a task. So we're going to jump straight into it. You're going to need the Sulfuran hammer, which can be crafted if you're a blacksmith, or you can just buy it from the auction house. If you are a blacksmith though, or you have a blacksmith, you want to go into Molten Core and kill Golmag the Incinerator here. He will drop a Sulfuran ingot. Most of the time he drops one, although it is not 100%. If not, you could always try and buy those as well. Once you've gotten a Sulfuran ingot, you want to take your blacksmith all the way into Blackrock Depths. You want to go to the Grim Guzzler. You want to go all the way to the top here. Follow the path I'm taking until you find this NPC here. If you have a Sulfuran ingot on you and you have 300 in blacksmithing, you can talk to him through that dialogue option at the bottom. He will give you a contract to read through. You hand the contract back to him with the Sulfuran ingot, and in return he will give you the recipe to craft the hammer. So that's just to get the recipe. Crafting the hammer is going to be a whole separate task, which is going to be quite costly in materials or gold or both. So there you go, hand that in, you get the recipe, learn the recipe, and then I'm going to be showing you what items you need to craft the hammer. I think buying it's probably just going to save you a lot of time. So you need 8 Sulfuran ingots, so the item you just handed in, so you're going to have to kill Golmag a few times. You need 20 Dark Iron bars. I do have a guide I posted about a year ago, it's a long time ago now, for how to smelt Dark Iron. 25 Essence of Fires, 50 Arcanite bars, they're quite expensive, 10 Blood of the Mountain, 10 Lava Cores, and 10 Fiery Cores. Yeah, so they don't ask for much. And then you got to think, a lot of those materials drop from Molten Core, and then you got to think, okay, well that's shared between 40 people, so it's going to take you some time to get a lot of this stuff, especially back in Classic. But once you do get all of them, you want to head back to Blackrock Depths, you want to head into the center of the city, and you want to go to the Black Anvil, because you can only craft the Sulfuran hammer at the Black Anvil, which is something I think was really awesome about Classic. With a special item like this, which is going to become a legendary, you can only craft it at one place in the game, and it has a hell of a long like crafting time. So it's not like a quick craft, it's like you actually have to make this, you have all these materials, and you can only do it at one anvil in the whole game. Like stuff like that I think was really special. Once you've done that, you have the Sulfuran hammer. Now it is bind on equip, so if this is not the character you want the legendary on, be sure to mail it over. So in my case I mailed it over to my Death Knight. Then lastly you want to head back into the Molten Core and kill Ragnaros. This is going to probably take you some time unless you get very lucky, because you need an item called the Eye of Sulfuras, which has a 1% drop. So it's like getting one of the rare mounts. You know, you're going to have to kill him week after week unless you get very lucky. I've only seen 2 of these drop ever, which was while I was making the guide for this and Thunder Fury. So it's quite rare unless you get very lucky. Once you have it drop, you want to make sure you have the hammer and the legendary item. You want to click the legendary and it will turn your hammer into Sulfuras, the Hand of Ragnaros, and then once you equip it, you will get the Feat of Strength for wielding the legendary hammer. So that is it for this one. Obviously, getting this even in the live game today is still quite a task, and it took me quite a long time to get that item to drop at least once. So getting it in Classic, going to be even harder, but good luck to anyone that's going to try. That's all for this one then, so thank you very much for watching. I hope to make more guides in Classic WoW and the live game, so stick around for those. Links are down below. I'll see you hopefully in the next one.